Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Is everything working? Can everybody hear me correctly? Hello, how's everybody doing? Yeah. We are going to do is something that we have not done in a long time. We're going to map. We're going to do a map on live stream. Haven't done a map on a live stream in years. I'm drinking right now, and I'm eating some tasty beef jerky. I just ate a packet. Got some British barbecue King's beef jerky. So let's see who we got in the chat. We have Program 115, Lord Hunter plays my mod for this evening, or any other mods that are kicking around. We have Puppet Lad, Zombie, Mason, John, Joe Browning, Tumpov, and Neffets in 1999. Neffets, it's been a while. It has been a while, dude. It's been a long while. And it's been a long while since I've actually done a map on live stream. I mean, I don't even think I can actually probably. I don't know. I've never done a map on live stream in years. Mr. UK Gamer, how's it going? Got Jaffa Cakes. Night is great. Night is good. The night is good. The night is young. It's only 16. Rex the Dark Hunter, a long time no see, dude. Oh man. Nostalgia trips from all these people who used to join my streams. I stopped streaming, had a child. Yeah. Let me know, can you hear me fine? I have a new microphone. For those who don't know, my lovely girlfriend, she bought me a new microphone for Christmas. I seem to have it set up wrong. There we go. What the bucket devil? I have the Elgato Wave microphone, and it is absolutely amazing. I think you guys can hear it, so I can't hear myself. You can. In fact, I only hear myself. I want to just quickly replay what I'm saying. You can. In fact, I only hear myself. Oh well, audio seems good. Yeah, it seems good. You probably heard the loop there. This room is a bit echoey. As you can see, it's an empty room. We have a guitar and a blind and some lovely lights right there. Lovely lights. Suck in the gut. Suck in the gut. Shio Zero Man, well, how's it going? The Elgato Wave is an astounding microphone. It really, really is. I have nothing but good things to say about this microphone. Anyway, let's hum in the Radiant right now and see exactly what's going on. I'm not sure if anybody seen anything that I was working on Twitter. I posted some stuff. Divine Fury, how's it going, dude? Yeah, I mean, I'm working on a small map. I'm not used to having the camera view here. I usually have a big camera on a separate screen, but due to the fact I'm live streaming, I need to see the chat, and I haven't done this in a while. This is what we have so far. This is the room. This is the room I've been working on. And I want to make this into a map that is not just standard typical zombie maps where you reach for power, you get points, you kill zombies, you buy guns, you get mystery box, you get pack-a-punch, you do little Easter egg steps. I want this to seem a bit more survival based, so you're not. It's harder. So, for instance, the most common thing you aim for in a zombie map is to go for power. So my plan is, there's a power box right here. I don't know if you can see that on your screen, guys. Yeah, Cold War style. This is indeed a room, Puppet Lad. Can't wait for more of your maps. Dude, I haven't mapped in months. I did this the other day, and I decided to continue with it. But yeah, I mean, it's ready. Publish it, send it, ship it, get it out there to the world. So my plan is, like, you'll come into this room. I mean, I want this to be some sort of, I mean, that arch will still probably remain, because I want this to be like the starting area, big wooden door here, and like empty fields, destroyed tanks and kind of stuff like that. Basically Cold War style. There's going to be covered in graffiti and all that kind of stuff. And you'll be able to come into this room. This lantern, I may remove. That light, I don't know. Yeah, so you'll be able to come in this room, and there'll be a switch here. You hit that switch, the light will come on. And I want to try and do some kind of crazy shit like in Zetsubo, where you did certain things and you stayed there and the room would change and be covered in blood. Yeah, Nuketown could be good. Yeah, Nuketown could be good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just try and like detail up this, make it good. So we'll put it back into fucking out of game view so we can see exactly what we're doing right now. It looks so bad not being in game view. It really does. Mr. Shoes, how's it going? Ready to publish, he says. Ready to publish. So we're just going to grab the same texture that I used. Trying to keep the similarities. Like, am I going to draw it at 8 brush? I always like my rooms and walls to be 8. Drag this bad boy down. I drew it. It went to 17. It's a greedy brush. That's what I call a greedy brush in the industry. Industry of morons. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't done this in so long. We don't need that because that is going to be this level here, this floor. I do apologize, I'm not reading chat right now. I just need to get my floor line right so I know what I'm doing. You're literally watching the start of what will potentially be a new map. Thank you very much, Master Simpson. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Also, guys, don't forget the wheel, the spin wheel to win prizes is still active. I did deactivate it for a bit, but it is now back active again. So I don't want like the whole thing. I want to have a cool idea for a map, but can't make them, dude. The best thing to do is just give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. Except some dignity, because I'm an arsehole. And I would probably say your map's shit. That's just me. I'm not meaning to be nasty. I just can't help myself. Grey Box is the most exciting to watch. I doubt Cold War would get mod tools. I doubt it would get mod tools. I really, really doubt it would. Yeah, I'm doing good, Mr. Choose. I'm doing good. I hope I'm saying your name correct. I feel like I'm not saying it correct at all. I probably shouldn't have dragged that too high. Just get that there. So what I'm doing there is I'm Shift Control, selecting the texture I want, then middle mouse button, selecting the one I wanted to copy, which was completely opposite. So I select that, I want that to copy that. And I select this, and I want that to copy that. And then I select that, and I want that to copy. And I can never get this right. So I select that, and want that to copy that. That's right. I don't know what I'm doing. That, copy that. And that, copy that. That's better. Select that, copy that. So now our textures are pretty much all the same. Yeah, Nefits, I honestly do not think that it has any kind of mod tools or even mod tool support for that matter. So who knows? Who knows? This roof is far too smooth. That's far too smooth. We need to just press V to get our verts up on this bad boy right here. And we're going to select that, lock our grid position, and we're going to move this down to about, what was it at? I like to go in equals, so it was a 128. What is half of 128, guys? What's half of 128? 64. 64. So we're going to go 64. We're going to move that down to 64. So, all right, 128, 64. Yep. That looks a little bit more reasonable. It really does. I'd love to see the consoles with custom maps. 64 quick math. 64 quick math. Yeah, quick math. And then we just copy that. Oh! Oh my. Oh my dears. So we'll just, my menus are so small. I might need to remove my filter window for now. Remove the filter window. You guys, oh no, but then you guys can't see shit. Stick my filter window back in there just so you guys can see what's happening because my webcam's in the way. I could turn the webcam off No, fuck it. You guys can cope. You guys can. You got surface inspector. So we're gonna hit 4. Oh no, 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 no. Rotate and then just like that, and then switcheroo. It looks absolutely horrendous. Do you have to? I have 2 monitors, yeah, but I've got my YouTube and the stream up on one monitor and mod tools on the other. I technically never usually use one monitor for mapping. I have 2 monitors. I have my setup and then my view monitor, which I can see what's going on. I would love them to release mod tools for it. I got a feeling that this wall, this room needs. It doesn't make sense. You're not a game if you don't have 4 monitors. Dude, I cannot afford 4 monitors. That would be an insane. I mean, tell you what, I will take a photo right now and I'll send it to Twitter and you guys can see exactly what my monitors are, my monitor situation. So I will take a photo right now. You guys can then see exactly what my setup's like. You may even see yourself in chat. Right, so we've got a photo there. I'm going to stick this up on my Twitter page, which is Madgaz182, if you want to go see this. Let's see, picture for those in live stream. So you guys can see exactly what my stream setup looks like. There we go. Camera entity info grid on one screen and the other I have textures models. Yeah, I know a lot of people do have that, but I usually have my 3D camera view on one monitor just so I can see what it looks like. I like to see how it's going to look. But so far. I mean, we need to cut this brush because you'll be able to go into this room, but then I want another door here for a zombie spawn. It's going to be... I need a bigger desk. I need such a bigger desk. Eventually I will move. We moved house recently, so the space in this room is pretty limited. But the upside of this is I have a garage that I'm eventually going to convert into my den. 4 was definitely overkill. 4 was overkill. Well, like speaking like it's a standard thing. We're speaking like everybody should have 55 monitors on something. We need to make this ceiling concrete. We need to make this ceiling concrete. Concrete. I'm so accustomed to using just standard like concrete textures like this one. It's just a standard texture. Everyone uses it. Custom perk machines, I use Maya. We use that texture. I want something light. I want something to bring a bit of light to the party. We could blend it. We could twist it. Concrete bear weathered. That looks terrible. Guys, what have you made me do? That looks terrible. That looks absolutely terrible. Just get a big ass projector and straight into the wall. Mr. Shoosh. Mr. Shoosh. Guys, I hope you don't mind me drinking. I apologize. It's a drinking live stream, mapping live stream. So what I like to do, right? I don't know if anybody else does this when they map. I have like a section here. So I want to keep this bunker texture on the wall, but the ceiling does not blend well. So then what I would say is like, well, you know, they didn't build the whole room out of one texture. They didn't build the walls out of the same texture as the ceiling. So it would be separate. So what then I would do is, I don't know if anybody else in the mod tool community does this. What grid space now we got? We got set it to 1, which is good. I may draw like a 4-bar block, which covers the entirety of this right here. So you see we have a 4-bar block right there, and then I'll go into my texture search, and I would search rivet. We search rivet, and we get ourselves a rivet rusty metal beam. We set it to vertical texture. And we have now eliminated the reason. We can rotate them and turn them to vertical, I think, as well. So we go into game mode. Yeah, you can't see shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a probe in here. Just to drop, I always drop probes in my room before I do anything. Drop a probe in, and then we're going to click it to that wall. Click it to the highest point up there, which is there. And then I'll drag this out to here. This is just rough. This will get reblended in eventually. There's so many tutorials out there for blending probes and doing things. All right, so we have a probe, and then we're going to grab a light entity, a quick light entity, and just drag him in, and then we're going to get the settings of this. All right, turn on the shadows. Stops, leave it at 11. We could probably leave it white, but I usually like to change my color to a little bit of a milder color, like that. We're going to set the fall off, the far radius down a little bit, increase radius to 200. I pressed the wrong button. That's the thing with this keyboard. It's set to my number pad. I need to use my keyboard. That was retarded. It's not really a drink. These views are sick, man. You should try to stream for 1 hour a day. It'll make the world a difference. Dude, if I could stream for 1 hour a day, I would. But I have a small child and I work a 9 to 5 job on random shifts. And my partner works from home and she sometimes occupies this space. So to try and get an hour in per day it's impossible. It really is impossible. I would love to do it. Don't get me wrong. I would love to do it, Mr. UK. I really would. But it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. Brady Tritchy, always map and probe at the same time. So now we have that. We can go into the room. I mean, that looks terrible. That looks, I mean, does that look good? Should we ship this? Should we ship it? Should we just ship this map? No, we build the light first. We build the light before we ship it. What the hell? We have some sort of weird cut. Oh, it's a shadow. And the light is down on the floor. How dare you, Mr. Lightbulb? Get back up there where you belong. We build you again. No, we don't get any form of payouts. We do this as purely hobbyist type stuff. So this is how I build my maps. This is basically how I do things like this is how this room started. And then it's like this, and you add shit to it. So we have our metal trim here, as you can see. It's actually the wrong trim. It's no rivets out. I want one with rivets. So we do that, and then we get this, and we go to that, and we go to vertical. Then we have this with rivets, which doesn't look as bad as I thought it might have done. And what we can do there is, you really want to do is just grab it. I've already got this locked. Drag it over. There's so many YouTubers, so many streamers like Ice Grenade, mapping tutorials, and I appreciate you guys joining this one. I really do. High quality space station map. See, that's one thing I've never been interested in. I've never really cared for the futuristic stuff. I'm always like, don't get me wrong, to do a futuristic map takes a lot of skill and a lot of patience, but I personally love the old school World War II, like bunker style look. But then when Black Ops Cold War came out, and they threw the whole 1980s vibe into it, is it's a bunker overtaking and the graffiti and stuff like that. That got me. Ice Grenade saturation wasn't up by 2000. Yeah, pretty much. Mike Fuzzy, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Hooded Sniper. When is Old Newcastle coming out? Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine Old Newcastle? That'd be probably the best map ever. That'd be the best map ever. You know, Mr. Hooded Sniper, considering we live so close together, we've yet to even embark on each other. We've yet to even contemplate meeting for a drink, which we probably should, or maybe not. So we have these walls, right? Then what I tend to do is, you got to think, well, these walls are made of concrete. What was the concrete placed on? This is all map and thought. So the concrete was placed on what? What, it was brick? Did they brick the walls and then concrete over the top? Is it concrete slabs? Was it just plastered concrete onto the wall? I don't know. But you know it's not going to be pristine condition. It ain't going to be pristine condition at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a doorway into here, because we need a door. Because you're going to start on this map, you're going to go in there, you're going to go in there. I'm going to cut a hole in there, make 2 zombie spawns. We made the giant, when the giant had the 2 loops, like the spawn behind the pack-a-punch, you had the 2 areas. Make something like that. Yeah, I mean in June. Put in a proper bunker door. I made a proper bunker door when I did Operation Harbridge. So yeah, but I'm going to drop in 2 doors. 2 doors right now, 2 doors. And I like to use, for zombie spawn doors, I like to use, it's a door called Der Single. Der Single, there we go. It's this door frame for zombies. I'll show you why I like to use this one. Because if you compare it to this door frame that I have right now for the players can go through this door fine. But this one, this is from the giant, and this is the perfect size door for your zombies to go through. They will not catch anything, they will not glitch, they will not bunch up, they will not gather in groups. They will go through this door perfectly. So I always try and use this frame size when making zombie spawns. That way you know your zombies ain't going to get stuck. They ain't going to get caught on things. And if you've got an 8-inch, if you've got an 8 unit size wall, you can just literally just plop your door in. We're going to just copy this door. Just got that. And we're just going to drag this over here, because these 2 doors are going to link. They're going to be 2 zombie spawns. But we are going to select, we're going to draw a cube on here like this. And then what I'm going to do, which I don't usually do, is go to CSG and then subtract and delete. I completely did that wrong. What the hell have I done? What the fuck was that? What? That was not meant to happen. Let's go to selection, CSG. That is mighty weird. That's never happened before. That usually cuts a hole directly where you had it. Oh, it's bugged. It's definitely bugged. It's definitely bugged. This is to the point of bugness where it just does not make any sense. I've used this so many times. What the fuck? Well, I guess we're doing this the long way. So we get our brush. And let me just do a little slice here. X on X. Shift and enter. Shift on enter. And then we go over to this one. Over to the side of the frame. Shift and enter. Click your 2 points. 1, 2. Shift and enter. It cuts them. Escape out of that. Select them 2 since they're both the same height. Go back to your view. Set your lock. No, that was a rotation. Set your lock. And drag that up to about there. There we have it. That's our doors cut. Lockdown ends next month. I just love it. I love lockdown. I think it's the most great thing in the world. I do. I really, really do. We need doors. We need doors. We need bunker doors. We need doors. I don't have any bunker doors. I could have sworn I had doors. We have bunker pipes. Bunker pipes. We have lots of bunker stuff. Oh, Slack, I just cannot wait to get back to the gym. I wish I was that type of guy, but I'm not a gym person in the slightest. It just does not interest me. I'm a lazy bastard. I like food. I apologize. I apologize greatly. What the hell is this thing anyway? I'm just dragging this thing in here. Okay, it's some weird thing. I don't know what the hell that was. You always see bunker panels, okay. Alright, so these are from fucking Island Bunker Door. These are what I used in Operation Harbridge. Don't want to use them again. Definitely don't want to use them again. I want to get some sort of new door, new bunker door. I just can't wait to go out the hatch. The police turn this off. Has Chirk ever offered you a job? You're super talented. No, Chirk has never offered me a job. It's probably because I speak my mind. What about Origins doors? We've got some Origin doors. There's some of those bad boys in here. Yeah, we can stick some Origin bunker doors in there. They'd be cool. Oh, that's big. That is huge. It was a lot bigger than I expected it to be. We just got to find our center. I like things central. I apologize to those guys who map and don't have things central, but I like things central. It's just the way I work. So I need the chat now to literally, what's the half of 256? 128? 128? 128. 128. I'm going to go 128. Should we go 128? Let's say. I'm sure it's 128 is the middle. So we say that's 128, and then we grab this and move it to there. That should be equal. 128, yeah. Yeah, definitely 128. But with this door, the way this door works is it is a single-sided door. Like that, so we don't lose opposition on the ground. I mean, it would be inset in, wouldn't it? It would be inset into the ground like that. But we lose it on that side. So what we can do is we can just duplicate it. Boing. With a bit of spacebar, select and spacebar. And rotate that thing. Move it over like that. That way we have a door. We have a doorway into this thing. Okay, Origin style. That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to quickly... I'm going to go grab a beer. I will put this screen on full screen. You guys can aura this. Or not. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm going to quickly go for a drink. And... so we're aiming for this style, translating over into this area right now. I'm going to go for a quick drink. I'll be back in a second. I'm just grabbing some beer. I'll literally be seconds. Do not leave the chat. Do not go anywhere. Do not do anything. I'll be back in a second. Totally be back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm going to open up this anyway. We're going to open up this fucking King's British beef jerky. Let's see what this thing is all about. It's a kebab. Ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. Redact, how's it going, dude? I do apologize, I'm eating beef jerky while I'm mopping. Alright, so no, it's no jerky, my beef. That beef jerky is good. So we have a bunker door right there. Let's work on boxing this thing in. In fact, where's that light? The light is very, very quiet. Quiet? The lights can't be quiet. That doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't. I never once had a quiet light in my life. Did it again. Did it again. I keep using the number pad and it changes my fucking stream. I need to get a stream deck. I can't afford a stream deck, by the way. Increase the light radius. Did it do anything? It didn't seem to do anything. So what I tend to do in situations like this, I grab the light, I drag one there, so I can see what I'm doing. It's just purely so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'll move another one there, just so we can see. Just because we like to see, we like the light. It will end up like this room. It will. Which is very block out, very early block out. Remember, guys, we have the magic wheel. I'll show you the magic wheel. We have the wheel. It's a magic wheel. I don't even know why I did that. I don't even know why I did that. Seeing is nice. We like to see with our eyes. Actually, that's a pretty good. That's a good height that I got that. The bunker fucking texture in anyway, isn't it? So, because we have a, that's pretty. It probably would be about a 32 size thick wall. Yeah, probably would be. Best website to create custom perk machines. There isn't really a website you can do it on, dude. You just, like I say, I create mine in Mia. Or would it go lower than that? Maybe 28. So the frame is in the wall still. Probably, yeah. It's a. I'll probably go with 28. I'm going with 28. Regardless if you guys like it or not, it's going with 28. It's happening. Drag that there. That should be equal to that side. Let me grab this and we go Shift and C. Yeah. Then we end cap that thing. That's how we do these things up here. End cap a lava. What am I working on now? I am working on a new custom map. But now I think about it, end cap that doesn't make any sense really, does it? Because now that thickness ain't gonna work. Oh, you only realized last week what curve terrain did. Dude, I am disappointed. I'm so disappointed I'm gonna have to eat myself some beef jerky. Beefy beef beef. So what I would do in this situation, I would make an arch across from this pillar to that pillar. I go in my tools, and we can see the curve that this arch has already made. It's already kind of set in stone, so we're going to try and follow that curve. I apologise for eating beef jerky on live stream. Am I going to do this? Go to the top-down view of your arch, and then patch curve, simple curve patch. And I'm sure the width was set to 5 previously. All right. Go to V. And I'm going to grab this vert and this vert, lock my axis to the Z axis, drag that down to there, drag those up to there, and then we have it's set to 265. We're going to set it on the lock the X axis now, and then move it across. Just until you see this, see, it's hard to kind of explain. So this number here says 275, right? So 257, sorry. So that's too far. So if we move this one across, which would be 256, yep. Got to keep this at 256, move this across to that side. 256, we might get another notch out of that. 257, no, 256. Right, hang on. So, in theory, the whole plan was for this to follow that curve, and it's slightly above. I don't know how. We do Control and G, lock things to the grid. There we go. It just takes a little bit shimmying, bit of movement. That looks good. So we now have that. It's the same thickness. So what we do now is Control, Shift, and T brings up your thickness. So what we're going to do now is with thickness, we'll cancel that, and we'll get select this block. We can see the thickness of this block is 40, or if we go to the other side, it is 28. So it's either 40 or 28 we're going to use. Reselect that. Control, Shift, and T. We go 28. Did it again with the fucking number pad. Right, so it's not 28, it is 40 we need. So Control, Shift, and T, and 40. There we go. That is literally that arch there, but it's not what we want, because it has, yeah, it's been notched, I mean, a lovely arch, but it didn't fill in the gaps, which is fine. We now need to create a, see what I probably would do is make this wood, make this a wood part. We have that. I mean, the resolution is not horrendous on it, but we can now select the faces that we like, and then tick them like that so they blend. That doesn't look horrendous. I mean, it doesn't look great. That's what you're asking. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look horrendous. So then, what we can then do is put another little arch in there for some wood. So get some wood trim. Searching our texture browser for some wood trim. I mean, we'll go with this old termite trim here, because it'll be rotted. Actually, no, this old wood trim, what the hell it's called. We go to our view. Now we're bringing this onto our model. So our model's here, and it cuts in slightly, so we just drag it slightly down. We drop this to 0.5 if we need. Yeah, so it's down there, and then we'll make it the size of this. We'll make it the size of that. Will that make a difference? No, we make it that. And we'll basically do the same as what we did before. We'll get this like that, and then we go to patch, curve cylinder, 5. We'll find our verts. In fact, we need to select all of these, lock it in, and bring it down to that level. Then we're going to bring these up to that level. And once again, change the lock position and go over to find it. So you can see now that this is not going to join. This is not going to join up to any of this. So what we can do, if you really, really want. Danny, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the live stream. I will finish your section. I will. I do apologize. I'm hanging out on your section that you want. So if you look at the verts that we have in here, so you have one which could line up with this, that. We might have enough verts to make this work. That would go to that one. That would go to that one. Add another few verts in there like that. See where we are. At this stage, it isn't essential. So, here's another idea. Delete that. We can see this arch right here. We can select this underside of this arch. And we could use that as our basis. So what we can do is now, we can spacebar, duplicate that, re-drag it back into position. Like so. Then change it to the width of this, which is there, and so it's 15 width. It's not very equal, but what the hell would it be 15 width? I don't like things that aren't equal. So we'll go 14. So now we have that, and then we can thicken this patch. Yeah, we can thicken that to 8. No, we can't, because we got to remember that this column that we're trying to copy is this size here, which is 15.5, which is fucking. We'll just go 15. We'll just go 15. The whole thing's 15. I can't seem to select it. So Shift and T. And if you notice when I typed in 15 before and went OK, it inverts, it goes into the block because it's using the other face of that one. Just Control and Z and get rid of that. So we're going to Control Shift T and then minus 15. There we go. We have that. Really dodgy bit of wood. That's a really dodgy bit of wood. I would never order wood. No respect, I've taken a few days break from mapping this sort of stuff out with family during lockdown. Thought it was. It isn't a map just yet. It's not a map just yet. The name of this map is called this app is called Radiant. Right, we don't need that 15. That's far too big at 15. So we're going to control and maybe have a 4. Yeah, a 4 looks good. A 4 will look good. Yeah. It'll have to. But it's all inverted. So we reselect it. Control Shift and T. Minus 4. You can see it's all inverted. So we press I. No, we don't press I. Press Shift and I. Control and I. Yeah, Control and I. My apologies. And then we're going to go select our 2 main faces, which are these guys right here. And then go to our Surface Inspector, natural, horizontal, what's it, vertical? Yeah, natural, vertical. natural on that. I mean, it isn't the best wood texture ever, but you'll find. Right, so we got to select off this thing, select off that, and I want these verts right here to be on the grid. They're not on the grid right there, as you can see. They're not. Well, they're on the 25 grid, but I do G. We select it. We select it. Select. You gotta select all the bits of your arch, otherwise it always goes pear shape. Now hit V, and we're gonna select that one. Press Control and G to put it onto the axis. That one then go Control and G, just so it goes into the grid. Control and G, Control and G. How do you spell that? I don't know. Microsoft Paint 3D. Yeah, Microsoft Paint 3D is what this is. So we have that basic, very basic wood texture. We naturalize that one. It doesn't look horrendous. But that means now, since we've squared this up with the terrain, we can drag another block down, just tuck in to the machine, which is here, and do this. Natural rotation on that, vertical, like that. I mean, it will take some lining up. Believe me, it will take some lining up, but you got to think, what is going to be seen? What is the player really going to look at? Are they really going to look up into the rafters and see this bit of wood when they're playing? Because it'll probably be dark anyway. This theme is World War II. Actually, tell a lie. This theme is basically Black Ops Cold War. It's literally what it is. It's Black Ops Cold War. That's the theme I'm going with. I mean, little things like look that's just bad. That's just really bad. Look at the texture alignment. I don't even know where that part of the texture is. So what we can do is we can select that. No, we can't do that. We can select that and make that go that. Nope, we can't do that either, it seems. So that, you gotta think this yellow bit right there is on this side of it. So I may be inclined to select that texture, flip it, and then hold Alt and scroll till I find roughly where it is. This is going to be harder than it looks. Yeah, well, fuck that. Ain't gonna work. This is the thing about this. It's like right finicky, and then you find it, and then you move it, and then it all goes to shit. We'll go with that if I can get back. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad. It's all about finding the right. Move that to there. So those are browns. So I need to move my mouse to the browns. That's it there. You can see the looping texture already. So scroll over and then one slide up. There, look at that. It's good. It's good. Well, man, cats, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the live stream. I would love to start mapping, but I don't. But Radiant doesn't take a gargantuan amount. Radiant does take a gargantuan amount of space. It really does. Forward wrap doesn't work on this for some reason. it just doesn't work. I've tried it. Watch. Do that and go forward wrap. What am I doing again? I forget how to use forward wrap. Fuck it. I forget how to use it. You showed me a way the other day. Are you just moving them out to find the part of the texture? I am just essentially moving that. So we need to fix that. Make that natural to fit vertical. You got to think that this is literally not going to be viewed by the player. And then I'm going to do something bad. I'm also doing something terrible right now that mappers will hate. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. But I'm just going to draw a brush into this thing because who's going to know? Who's going to know that that's a brush inside of that? You guys with the tutorials when I'm trying to map. I didn't do curve to terrain. No, I didn't. I haven't finished the curves. Why don't you just cork that face? Add a patch at the top. It's good. It's good. It'll have to do. I mean, in like retrospective, the whole thing to what it's going to look like. It's very, very minute. Very, very minute. I mean, unless the player jumps up on here. Actually, to be fair, that is a terrible texture. That is a horrible texture. That is like the worst wood beam texture I've ever seen. A wood beam. Let's see what we can get with wood beam. I like the wood worn. What? 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 Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, horizontal. Yeah, that's perfect. I've seen people do that. I've seen them do this. Yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good. Fuck's sake. Natural, rotate. Rotate? I can't remember how to get this right. Vertical. Fuck. We go back. Rotate it. We just have to change the horizontal stretch now. There. Fuck it. I'll do. Who cares? Who actually cares? Who's watching the live stream? No one cares. No one cares. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Natural. Rotate. Yeah, that's fine because that covers that side. I'm watching. Oh, I really wish people weren't. This is terrible. I'm supposed to be like showcasing how to make maps, and I don't even know what the hell I'm doing myself. That's not the right button. What the fucking hell am I pressing? Rotate, vertical. No, natural. Rotate, natural. Rotate. Horizontal. Nope. Vertical. Rotate. Rotate. Vertical. This is probably going to be on the scale of Laucha, because I'm like, made Operation Laucha, and then we made Operation Harborage. Operation Harborage was like the bigger map. It's a 3-part series. I always said it was a 3-part series. We've got Operation Laucha, Operation Harborage, which I released last year, and this year, this new map, Operation Vacate, is going to be a small scale on the size of Laucha, maybe a little bit bigger, not as big as Harborage. Harborage was quite big. Jesus, why can't I? Why can't I do this? Fuck it, that'll do. That'll do. Fuck it. I apologize to people who are watching and trying to get good mapping tutorials off me, but honestly, probably not a good person to give you mapping tutorials right now. Is this guy? Hey, don't look too bad. Yeah, it's good. So then what we want to do is grab this and grab that. Actually, no, because this side's not going to be the same. This side's not going to be the same. Yeah, this is I am spending too much time on this fucking one piddly thing. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic how much time I spend on this thing. So what I'm gonna do, it's just not worth my effort. It's really not worth the effort. You get back to adding some serious detail to the bitch. This whore needs her detail. So we have these, which will be beams recessed into the wall, I would imagine, because you know it's a concrete wall. You wouldn't just have random beams just. So we need to search beam. I keep searching I-beam rivet because that's the name of the model. I do apologize. I would have capped the bottom of the curve to get a straight play. Okay, for you, Roy, with your knowledge. I'm not that clever. I'm really not. People put me on this pedestal to say, yeah, you can do mapping. I really can't. I'm not very good at it. It's all just chance. Vertical. All I can do is make those things vertical. Like that. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, everybody thinks, yeah, great. Wow. Ooh. But what would happen is, realistically, you would, if you had this, you would grab that, and then you would reinforce this door frame. You just would. If you were a builder, you would reinforce this door. I don't care who you are, what building company you work for, you would reinforce this door. Click you in there like that, and then we just put you up to there like that. And slowly but surely it comes alive. All you guys who map or are watching this just thinking, what the fuck is this kid doing? Look, I've made maps before. I made terrible maps before. I will continue to make terrible maps. The wisdom of the Irish. Whereas the Irish got fucking beef jerky. 100% British King's beef jerky, to be precise. It's good beef jerky, to be fair. You get a free prize as well. You get a free prize, which is this thing. You guys can't see that. Got a free oxygen absorber. Wow. What is my favourite custom map? I played so many. The one recently that I really enjoyed was Daybreak by Robert. Or Robert. That was a really good map. I'm sorry that I'm making so much noise while eating this beef jerky. I'm also not sorry that I'm making so much noise while eating this beef jerky. Because it is what it is. Everybody eats. And everybody eats beef jerky at some point in their life. So move this over here like that. And we're going to resize them to the door. Because this is the player door. But the zombie door is different size. For those who didn't know what was going on. We have a player door right here. Where the player will spawn. I would love this to be a single player experience. Because I made this room based on the whole idea of a single person. Daybreak is probably amazing. No pressure. To Zero, no pressure. Dude, you know Zero, you know I love your maps. Other than your design. It's terrible. What, did I say that? Did I say that? I'm just kidding. And there's that map pog. I apologize, I'm eating. It's so annoying, but I'm hungry. I'm a greedy man. So, we have the basis of this thing. Yeah, I think I get like 50 FPS. It's so fucking terrible. This is Radiant. This is Radiant Black for Black Ops mod tools. Black Ops 3 mod tools. This is terrible. This is terrible. We need to work on the zombie spawns. It was really terrible. We need to get that door. The door, where is it? There we go. Get the door. Rotate that, stick that on this thing here. Put it down to the access point. Then we're going to duplicate it. And rotate it. Because it... Pardon me. It's going to be a door that's accessible from both sides. The name is Iridiant. Yeah, Javiax is a really good map designer. He really is really good. So now we have this. What I would tend to do next. We have the basic layout of the room. I'll probably add some beams, support beams into this. Some concrete support beams, which might look odd. Might not look odd. But we are going to find out. So we select something that's got the same facial thing as the roof. So we select the roof. And we zoom in and press spacebar to duplicate the roof like that. And then what I'm going to do is grab it and drag it down to a manageable block of, say, 18. Yeah, like that. That's a good manageable block. Yep, like that. We go. Increase the thickness of this to 8. It went the other way. I knew it was going to go the other way. That was a test of you guys. See if you could do it. So we're going to go minus 12. In like that. In like flint. And it is Control I to invert. And we want the same texture as the roof. So we go concrete. Find the concrete texture that we had. That one there, like that. So we have that as the same as that. And then what I can do is I can duplicate this around the map because it'll be fine, it'll not matter. But we need to, first of all, smooth that out. Once again, naturalize it. It's fine with this texture. It doesn't matter if it's natural because it's It's literally just a texture on the wall. It's not any kind of following a pattern or anything like that, so it doesn't matter too much. We're going to kind of make a little beam strip that follows around there. Oh, Das Herrenhaus was immense. Das Herrenhaus. Absolutely insane. So we get that, and we can get this, and we can... So because this now, like I said before on the last one, is not following the exact pattern of like following to the grid, we can do that. Select it all and press V to bring our vert menu up. Select that, press Control and G, Control and G, and then what we can do then is just grab that and just move that up. Same with this side. Select those two verts, Control and G, and select that set of verts and Alt and up. That way then they are now level. They're now level where we need to work. We're going to grab ourselves this concrete texture right now, but we can just literally, you can see that this arch is cutting into the wall right here because the way I did it, isn't great. Tyler Billings, I come whenever I play a tournament. Mark Phillip, thank you very much, dude. I mean, I'm not the greatest to like tutorial giver type guy, but it's... Oh, we are upside down. Tyler Benning's what he said. Good man, good man. So we now have that, right? And now, since that's just cutting in lightly into that, it doesn't matter because it's fine. It's hidden. It's a hidden entity. It doesn't matter. We can just literally go grab it. It goes out 2 into that. You could kind of cheat this a little bit and save on some faces by just doing this and dragging that out, and then doing that, but it doesn't look perfect. I mean, it doesn't look horrendous. Actually, fuck it. I never thought of doing that, to be fair. We will do that now. We'll just do that and just drop that in. That way, that is your pillar. That is your... Because your walls are never 100% square. You never have a totally and utterly flat wall when you make a map. You got to remember, like, even in your own house, your walls aren't totally flat. They have edges. They have squared off parts. They have bits like this, like, hidden. That's just a nice grade. You explain more and shows more prefer yours. Dude, I mean, I'm not trying to stamp on anybody's fucking parade here or anything like that, but I appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate the sincerity right now. So, we have a basic pillar. What I would then tend to do is kind of like, you need these edges smooth. So I'd select that, press spacebar to copy it, back into my front face view over here of this. And then I would just move that down like that. Taylor Billings, can you show how to make Black Ops? Cold War and Black Ops remote tools. I heard about a kit to do it now. That doesn't exist, dude. That don't exist. So we're going to go that and go concrete. And then we're going to select a damage edge. Back to that. So we have a damage edge with a natural Now we can see we have a damage edge, which, I mean, to be fair, it isn't the greatest damage edge, really, is it? Horizontal stretch. We can vertical stretch this so it doesn't appear there, and we can horizontal stretch that. Oh, no, not that much. I mean, that is extreme. That's an extreme. We need to find a nice small trim that will fit that. But right, so we go cracked edge. We have we search for edge in tools. Get like a nice plywood, or we need concrete edge. No. You can use this and go natural. It's perfectly fine. This is the thing, you want to kind of make it work to the point where it's believable. Well, that's a slight bit too big, so we go 1. So we put that there like that, you get this lovely, lovely smooth edge. But we're missing the edge on that, so we can go 1 point, or even 0.9. And we drag that down, yeah, like that. And then if we do the same on this side, we just spacebar, copy it, and then add this in. Then we're going to go look at this face, natural. See what we can do with this. See, we're going to make that blend. It's not too bad. Add some horizontal stretch onto it. Maybe about 0.3. I did it again. I hit the keyboard. I apologise. Do player clips have to be linked to the zone? Player clips need to be linked to your zone. From where I remember, they don't need to be linked to your zone anyway. So we want to put that to 0.3. And I'm just going to zoom out. I say 0.3 is a bit too far, so we'll go to 2.7. Because 2.5, why didn't 2.5 work? 0.2? You can do that, and then you have your kind of trim around that. Then we can get this one here. We can select the chipped edge. We can copy this, spacebar to copy, drag it back to the position, then Control and I, and then we can drag that down. Just continue to drag it till we get to roughly where we are on this grid. Select and drag it back. And there, well, I mean, still not 100%, is it? It's still not 100%. 2.5. We'll just go 2.5. 2, maybe 2.3. There. I have a weird thing. It's a little bit more detailed. I love Jimmy Zielinski. When Jimmy Zielinski did like zombies, it was like probably the best. And then Jason, I don't know, Jason someone, came in and took over. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go for just a quick break. I'll be back in literally a second. Literally say, don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Focus on this image. I'll be back in a second. Literally back in a second. Condy, how's it going? I'm bursting for the toilet. I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Right, so with this, what then I would do now is, because it's basically where I want it to be, we can, if we really want, is do the, actually, yeah, hang on, we can grab this, subway chipped edge, we can spacebar, select it, drag it back to its position, Control and I to invert it. And then we can move that into this position just on the other side of the pillar right there. That way it's identical. Oh, you lost a lot of frame rate there for some reason. Got a game view. Yeah, I mean, we have our rough edge. It does the trick. It's what it's meant to be. I never made a map for World at War. I never made a map for World at War. Thank you very much, everybody. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed with the amount of people that's come in tonight to this live stream. So, like, thank you very much, everybody who's came in. And if you are new, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to build my channel up to at least 50,000 subscribers. It's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask. I don't like asking for things. Yeah, if you are new, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button. Let's see if we can get this to at least 50 likes. Because I know everybody in here would not have been here from the start of the stream. So if we can get this to 50 likes, we can do great. We can do good things. In fact, I haven't even liked my own stream. That's how bad it is. I haven't even liked my own stream. Everybody drop a like. Everybody drop a like. So what I'm going to do now is we'll do the same for this. We could select the face of that, and then we could probably literally go to physics, terrain, faces to terrain, and then find another edge. It's all about finding the right edge. Decal horizontal chipped edges clear. That could work. Once again, you just go scroll it and rotate it until you find your vertical. Then move your mouse. As easy as that. Patch terrain, face to terrain. Find that. Switch your vertical. Okay, hang on. Go natural, rotate, horizontal. I don't know what I'm doing. I get confused with this. Times and horizontal. Nope. Rotate it and we can just vertical stretch it. Then we move our mouse to find the center and then we throw another 2.5 on there. I did it again. I've got to stop pressing the number pad or work out a way to not make that happen. Somebody buy me a Stream Deck. That would not happen if I didn't have if I had a Stream Deck. Press my fucking number pad. My number pad is go 2-2. No, we're just gonna go 2, eh? I did 2. It didn't seem to work. Ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. Any new maps are so overcomplicated tool listeners when Blundell took over. Yeah, I didn't really care when Blundell took over. I loved the Ice and Drac. The Ice and Drac is probably one of the favourite maps I ever played. But when Blundell took over, it kind of was the storyline with the Apothegons. It was fucking crazy. It wasn't even interesting. It was just mental. It was mind-boggling. But they had to continue down that route with Black Ops 4, and it was just like, what the fuck? The whole thing was just absolutely mind-bending. It was mind-bending. It was fucking... Yeah, I mean... I didn't care for the storyline of Black Ops 3 Zombies. I just loved the zombies experience. Now, whether people can say, well, that becomes from the story. Well, it does, but... I personally didn't care for the Black Ops 3 storyline for zombies. Now, I apologize if that upsets people because I know a lot of people are hardcore zombie fans and they just think it's like it is a written passage to kind of like it, but I never cared for the storyline for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Loved the maps. Storyline was a bit yeah. Wow, that wall looks horrendous. Doesn't look so bad on that side, but it's not great on this side. Adds a little depth to it anyway, the wall. I love Cold War. I love the story of Cold War. I just wish we had our own characters instead of... I understand why they did it for like multiplayer reasons, why everything ties into one another. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on it. Apologise while I feed my fat face. Man's got to eat. I would love a hamburger. I'll get you a hamburger right now. Yeah. Zelensky's maps followed the storyline. Sorry. Blundell's maps followed the storyline. He made the maps to suit the storyline instead of a map and then added the storyline. That's how I tend to do my maps. I make a map, then I add a storyline to the map as if it was like an area that was previously there. Then the storyline happened around it. Whereas I feel like you say Blundell would make his storyline and his maps together. She'd be like, oh, we've got the story about these like apothecary things coming down, right? So we need a 1950s map. Yeah, it's got canals and just, yeah, that'll work. Whereas I would build the map first, then work on the storyline. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. No sound. No sound? What? Really? So we'll just put this right there. We'll put the other one yeah, we can't put that one there. I forgot we have zombie doors on the other side. So we'll base it on the other zombie doors. That was me being dumb. That was me being very dumb. So we can't technically put it there because it's going to cover. We have to put it there. We have to put it on the side of that door. Yeah, we have to do that. This is the law. It's the laws of physics. Because two doors next to each other, they can't possibly occupy the same space. But this one can work the way I thought. Should we do that? Then we link that back. And we can drop this in there, like so. What the hell? So now we have some sort of bunker system. If you guys were paying attention to like the start of the stream, we had nothing. We had a grey room, we had grey walls. Tumpov, I shared many of my perks. All my perks are for release now. Except my latest one, which is... I forget the name of it now. I forgot. I totally forgot what it was called. But yeah. Where's the map going to be set? The map is going to be set in a bunker during the war. Probably Germany. I like to do things like in Nazi Germany. It's just the way I think. Link them. They're in my Discord. I'm going to be honest, guys. Just even adding those little arches always adds to a little bit of detail. It really, really does. So then what we can do next, right, we can select this ceiling, right? We can go up to patch, curve to terrain, right? And because now I've curve to terrain selected, we can go V. We can select our vert on the baselines, which is these right here. No, hang on, we go to game view. Select this vert and is it this vert? And you go Control and A, add new row verts. Add a new row verts like that. You select that row verts, and then you move it to where you want it to be. So for this instance, I'm going to add the row verts on here, which will be on the y-axis, and just Alt and move them. Yep, like so. You select that vert again and that vert again. Control Shift and 8, add a new row of verts. The top down view, we can just select those verts again Select all of those verts and bring it over to here. And this might seem odd to what I'm going to do. See, now we can see that this is not in any grid shape. So we just do Control and G. Or Control and Z. And then we can just change our snap on our grid. Which seems to be the better option for some reason. For some reason our grid has moved. We don't know why. We don't ask questions about the grid. The grid doesn't ask questions about us. And we move Alt and A and over. We go like that. And then we can grab that one and go Control A once again. Select the lot, drag it over to about here. Can't find your perks on Discord and the link's dead on T7 mods. Looking good, like as well. I had them on DevRaw. I'm sure my perks were on DevRaw. I'm pretty sure they were on DevRaw. That one and that one. Put Control in here once again and select our verts and drag them up. Remember, guys, this is all with the Y-axis locked, so you keep everything pretty much the same. I know new guys who map, this whole process can seem daunting and frustrating. It's like, why do I want to do this? I don't want to do this for the sake of it. Trust me, little things like adding little details to your map like this make so much difference. I've spoke to so many people who make maps and they just throw blocks, they throw brushes in, and it's, I mean, yes, you can make some good maps just using brushes, but without any specific texture work or model work or anything, it isn't going to look good. You've got to really commit to yourself. So all I'm doing in there is I'm selecting verts and then pressing Control, Shift and A to create another row of verts. Then I'm set my axis lock to Y and selecting all of the verts and dragging them up with Alt. So now we have this. Yep, it doesn't look great. I could have sworn I duplicated that, but that doesn't matter. So we're going to go concrete. We find our concrete better where natural. Alright, and then we're going to press spacebar, duplicate that, and then find a dirt texture. The dirt texture I always use this dirt texture, and a lot of people don't like this dirt texture, but I don't care. Well, my chat's not showing up. Your chats were showing up, dude. I never did anything with the Welcome to Hell sign you made, so I'm literally going to use it in this map. Hold it, sniper. I'm really going to use the map. I apologize, honestly, guys. You are absolutely hammering the chat right now, and I apologize for not responding. But it's hard when I'm trying to do fucking mapping, and I've never had this many people come to my live stream before. It's so cool. So I'm going to select all this, and we're going to just drag this. We're going to go to what I like to use. G is surface, fucking alpha edit, alpha, apply. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select the areas we want. So we want this, holding control, this, holding control, and this. And we just drag these out a little bit. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. So what we need to do is, so in between these arches, so press V. We add another row. Select that arch. We add another row. Select that arch. And we add another row. So, in theory, this should work. So I'm just going to select all that and just reduce that down to 0. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in and select my wall, do the V. You can have your scream on that, like that, and then we can select this one. Use grime on that. It's working how I want it to work. Use grime there, and then we can scroll down. This is just very, very basic. Remember, guys, this is, you can add as many verts in the middle of this as you wish, but it ain't gonna. It's natural. Escape. And they have a little thing. I light and view when we hit the light. See what happens. I dropped a can of beer. I wish I hadn't stopped making maps so long ago. I just can't get back now anymore. Completely forgotten. Dude, it's one of those things you either remember or you don't. And it took me a while to remember how to make maps, because the last time I did one was last year. I stopped for so many months, and it's one of those things. It could be a Northumbrian bunker. There's no reason why it can't be a Northumbrian bunker. But for starts, I mean, we have these lights. These lights are just like thrown in there. We could like get a bit of ambience to this mood. Why is it showing that they're not the same kind of texture light? I don't fucking understand. If you drop them down, maybe 8. Already, it is starting to look a lot better. I ain't blowing my own trumpet, but it isn't looking too bad. From what it was at the start of the stream to a blank box, a blank grey box, we now have what I would say is a fairly viable tunnel leading to a little bunk room. Other bunk rooms which will be linked to zombie spawns. It doesn't look horrendous. I'm actually quite impressed that it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, because it's been so long since I've done this kind of shit. I mean, leave your ratings. Marks out of 10. Marks out of 10. What do you guys think? I'll leave this on screen. I'm going to quickly get some more alcohol. If you can punch a horse, it's definitely in the northeast. You can punch a horse, it's definitely in the northeast. Apologise, I haven't mean to denounce maps. I just go Christmas house saying how I want people to criticize my work. Logical, I totally understand what you mean. I get where you're coming from. I really, really do. I'm pretty sure the community realizes that. I mean, I don't think like it's more of a case of you don't want to be seen as the bad guy by saying your map is bad, but you also feel it in you to push that person to make something better. Because if everybody praises you, if everybody says you're doing amazing, you're so great, you're absolutely fantastic, you will continue to believe that what you are doing is great, yet it isn't. If that makes any sense. Like me, for example, right now, you guys can tell me honestly that this is bad. It really wouldn't matter to me none if you guys said, yeah, your map's shit, what you're doing so far is bad. That's fair. It is fair. I understand it. You've got to learn to take criticism on board. You really have. Anyhow, I'm going to grab myself some beer. We are still rocking in at 32 viewers. If you're new to the live stream and you have never been here before, please hit the subscribe button. Continue and fucking watch this. This is going to change. This screen right now is going to change into something cool. We need the 50 likes. 50 likes. we're going to continue this for at least the next hour. We're going to continue to make this room into something awesome. I'm loving the way it looks so far. We've added some supports. We literally started out with some blank walls, an arch. Yeah, it was literally nothing. It was literally the basic of basic areas. We had nothing in here. Now it's starting to shape into a room. It's starting to shape into, I'd like to say a map, but it's not a map quite just yet. So please hit that like button. We got 50 likes. We hit 50 likes. We hit 50 likes. What I might do, right? You guys, right? We have this thing. We have this thing on this channel. It is a spin the wheel, right? Usually, people donate to spin the wheel, and it happens. So what we need to do now is you guys need to work together, right? Because one of you people is going to be the lucky person to get a free spin on the wheel. The wheel, which could give you free battle pass, give you free games, free stuff, make me drink loads of alcohol. It's a free spin on this wheel you guys are going to get. So right now, you guys in the chat need to work together to decide who is the most active in chat. I can already see who's talking in chat. The more active you are in chat, the more chance you are probably for pick for this. You get to basically spin the wheel in a sense, and whatever it lands on, if it's a prize, you win the prize. If you don't, then it's a losing prize, and I take the shot, whatever. So yeah, so I'm gonna go grab some more alcohol right now. When I come back, we're gonna spin the wheel. You guys need to pick between yourselves who you guys think is the most active in chat right now. Leave a hashtag or give me reason to pick you for the wheel. It's entirely free. You don't need to donate. That's pretty much it. I would say my personal opinion, Hooded Sniper is up there, but you guys pick. You guys pick who you think is going to spin the wheel to win something, pretty much. Okay? I will be back in a second with some alcohol. Okay, guys. Yay, you've activated the spinning wheel of magic. Woo. I didn't even get out of the room, and Lord Hunter activated the spinning wheel of magic. Right, so Lord Hunter, I need to bring up a notepad. Right, I'm going to bring up a notepad right now. Right, because I'm going to go get some drink. I'm going to save this. I don't... Right, I'm bringing up a notepad because Lord Hunter donated, right? So he gets the first spin on this wheel. I'm going downstairs to get some alcohol. I will be back in a second. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I will be back. Lord Hunter, he gets the first one because it's a paid for wheel. I'll be back in a second. Honestly, I'll be back. I ain't going anywhere. We're back. We're back. We're back. Let's get this up. Let's get this thing. Let's get this thing on the road. Right. So Lord Hunter plays. He's the first dude in line with this. So has anybody picked? You guys decided? Oh fuck, it verifies me. God damn it, Streamlabs. Come on, Streamlabs. What are you doing? You look like Hogan. I'll take a free car. You take a free car. He will take the free car. That is not even an actual prize, but he'll take it the free car. 892. Yeah, right. Big up. I guess what perks do you think would return in Cold War? Mule kick. Mule kick's got to return. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Make your own logo, go dashboard. I want to go dashboard. Come on, get these widgets. Right, so we have a $2 spin for Lord Hunter players. Do we just want to... We need a round of applause for Lord Hunter players. $10. $10. $10. You did, dude. You did. For once you did. For once you did. I can't even say it. Can't even say it. I can probably make it bigger. Should I make the wheel bigger? I'm scared. I don't know how to make it bigger. Everything's locked. Everything's locked. I remember not winning once. He won nothing. Dude, I'll hit you up on Twitter. Yeah. We were going to offer a free spin as well. So who was a free spin? I'm going to go Hooded Sniper. Hooded Sniper, you get a free spin as well since you've been the most active in chat all night. Be right back picking up my car. Can we get a hashtag Hooded Sniper in chat before we do the next spin? Hooded Sniper, you're up next, dude. You get a free spin. So, well, Lord Hunter Players has already done the spin. He paid for the spin. He's a mod. I would say Hooded Sniper gets a free spin on this one. So we're gonna go. This one is dedicated to you, Hooded Sniper. You live local, so it's all good. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. I would scream, but people are asleep. Shit. Dude, you won a Madgaz album. You live nearby. It's easy enough to collect. I don't even know where that is. This day and age. I may have one lying around somewhere. I may have one that gets on. It's actually my personal my personal music album that I released in 2014. I have won a free copy. Not many people own it, so hit me up on Twitter or Discord and we'll sort that out. But anyway. Back to this room. Let's back to this room. So we have our archways. Get in, son. My life is complete. So we have this. And then we essentially need to do the same for the walls. Yeah, because we have the dirt. The dirt runs down. The dirt wouldn't stop. I mean, it's on the ceiling, so why would it stop on the ceiling? It would continue down to the floor. Bear in mind, guys, this is a very, very basic room. This is literally basic. I mean, we've got to think as well, is the entirety of the wall made up of concrete? Would the wall all be made of concrete? I mean, the ceilings are separate, so it's not horrendously bad. Madgaz, what is your opinion of Zombies map with rooms and hallways of many different types of random themes? I was thinking of doing something similar to this. Like, mixing themes from different maps. If you can pull it off, it will work really well. Go for it. I would just say go for it. Just do it. Just do it. So, what then I do now with these walls. They need a bit of coloration, so we'll select this one and then we'll grab our camera back into the hold side panel view like that, so we can see what's happening right now. We're going to go select it. Where the hell is it? Patch, terrain, face to terrain, like so. And then, like I said, we're going to split it so we have a dirt line down this side, a dirt line down that, a dirt line there, and a possible dirt line there. We haven't added it on the ceiling, but we can do. So we need at least one and two. So we go to V for our verts, take it out of game view with F9. Select the two verts at the top and Control Shift A, split that, and Control Shift A and split that. Then grab those and drag them in. Yep, and then we grab those. Lock our axis where we are moving these to. Drag those in as well. And then we'll basically do that. But the same thing will apply. So we can grab those two and create a section in the middle of them and a section in the middle of them. Select the bunch. And then we will go down to our G vertex color. Drop the vertex down, apply it, then select the vertex that we want to add color to, which is these 6, 8, and drag this up a little touch like that, and then we have the blend that we wanted. Madgaz, what was your Kingsley, are you working on your maps? Are you already doing the map? Is that not what Bunker 10 was? Bunker 10 was pretty much that. But the community map you released a while back, yeah, it is kind of in the same vein as what Bunker 10 was. So yeah, I mean, actually, this is bad. See this right here, this congestion of whatevs. So what I might do to get rid of that is just go select those two, Control Shift and A, it splits across. We can grab these and drag them up to roughly the height of the door. Let's say like that, and then we can grab this and then reduce the texture on that like so. So it's not as high as the ceiling, but it'll go around the door. Dirt will gather around the door. So we have that. We can literally do the same again. We can. So what we do is select that, print face to rim. But since this is an entire large wall, we can drag this. Oh, we can drag it to the end of the room to cover the other walls. We can grab that, turn that there, and then go Control. We go to V. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts in this. So we select the vert. So we go Shift Control A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll stick another one here, 5. So then we can grab these two, move them across there like that. Just a rough idea where they're going to go to there. Pretty much. And we lock our axis in place so we know what we're doing. Move it across. Just make sure we all know where we are going with this. So we select those two axes. Bring them into here like that. Bring those guys into here like that. I've lost track of what the hell I'm doing. Those ones in there. Those ones up to that one. And as always, the same rules apply with the textures that we just did before. You may need to add extra in. So if we did that, we know we have that. Hey, how's it going, Frobby? Basically do a wall, and they're clustered around that. So we can now grab this, 2 verts there, Control A and that, Control A and that. So now we know that though that is going to be the meeting point for those guys. So we could literally select that, Control, that Control, and that Control, and then apply. Drag those out a little bit like that. And then we have a dirt. Well, it curves around. It curves around from the ceiling to the floor. Sphinx, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the live stream. Always nice to see you here, dude. So we have this. The map goes good, Raptors. The map goes good. We are making progress. We're making steady progress. We started off with a box. And now we have this. We have... Looks more than a box. It's probably ready for some details and stuff. So we now have that, which I would say is, oh, see, that texture moved, but that one didn't. What the fuck? Guys, I need your opinion on this. What do you think? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it terrible? Have I made a fucking horrendous job? So we've the spawn area, which your characters will spawn in. You come out of this room, get some oil spill decals. They're so strong and dark for me. We will see in game how it looks, because it's using arches and like dirt. It's a fucking pain to me. I'm trying to accent the arches being broke. Looks like someone have mopped the floor. Yeah, the floor's mopped. I'm going to make a bunker room in here now. I'm going to make a bunker room similar to this room, but a double room, so it's kind of joined with an extra door. I don't know how the fuck the hell it's going to work. We're going to try. We're going to try and make a room that resembles that room. So we're going to just bring this down to 1. I like to bring a 1 on this. We'll go across to at least this marker on the. Yeah, that's more than enough. That's a crazy size. I'll drag that to maybe there. So I'm going to use the same style as what I did on the last room. So drag that down. I mean, this is just basic. This is rough. This is very rough. As anyone who's watched the stream tonight will know that this is a rough area. So I have this bed. This bed is what the bunk bed model is going to be the basis for the cuts in the room. So I have 1 there. And then we'll have another here. Like so. So it's not touching the room. But we can see that it's a bunk room. It's a bunk room. There's going to be barriers on both sides. I've never even touched World at War. I never touched World at War. I apologize, but I never touched World at War. I strictly came in on Black Ops 3. And a lot of people don't like that I came in on Black Ops 3, but it's just the way it is, sadly. So I'm going to drag that to there. And then what we do is, like I said before, we grab this door frame, spacebar, rotate, and stick it in here, like so. So we have a kind of bunk room, which I'm not sure how the zombies are going to come through this. So what I might do, delete that. I like to try and keep things symmetrical. Like you guys know, I need symmetry is key. So we'll go 1 to 8 from this side. Okay, maybe 96. What's half of 96? 48. Right, so then we grab this, then we cut this right about here. Delete that. Now we'll make this the area the zombies spawn from to enter into both rooms. Yeah, I didn't come from World at War, sadly. Dean Ford's in a buried master, and I'm giving. Dean Ford is like an underrated mapper. I've followed Dean Ford for the last year or two, and that guy, he knows what he's doing. He's accomplished. He's an accomplished mapper, and that is literally it. The dude knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna add this to here. 8. Yeah, we need an 8 by 8 wall. Let's see, this is basic. I like to try and keep on the grid if I can. So he's going 2 up that way, we're going 2 up this way. I'm not also for you guys who are tuning in right now, I'm not used to using one monitor for maps. I usually have 2 monitors running, but I have the second monitor running for things and things. So this area is not going to be lighted. This little room here will not be lit up. It'll be dark. It will be pitch black. The only lights will be coming from the internal rooms, so you won't see the zombies spawn. It's called elastic trickery. Drag another room out here. That's how it works. What am I working on? I'm working on it's another map. It's another map, Divine. It is kind of not the sequel. I have 3 maps in the works, which are Operation Harbridge, Operation Loucher, and this is Operation Vacate. It is the next logical step in the map storyline. Like I say, it's got a storyline. It hasn't got a storyline. I ain't Treyarch. I don't know shit. Part 4, Operation Toon. If only. If only. So we have this basic bunker room. It's a basic shell. So that's a wood roof. So we're going to continue the theme into this room, even though it's like, you know, it's just because it's fucking a zombie spawn doesn't mean to say it doesn't get the same treatment. So we'll draw some brushes. I'll brush off the area. As you do. As you do. That's an 8 brush as well. I think it's an 8 brush. Yeah, I did an 8 brush. So we're going to select that brush. Alright, that brush. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Having a proper brain fart moment. Fuck it. No, screw it. Screw it. Horizontal. Should make more blackout. The break was good. The break was very good, Divine. The break was good. Use Victoria tunnels to escape. Oh, damn you, hooded sniper, and your knowledge of the local area, which I don't understand. But I pretend to. I don't know anything about Newcastle. So we're going to put a beam here. We're going to grab it, rotate it, stick a vertical texture on it. That didn't work. Stick another one on it. Okay, that didn't work either. Remember, these are zombie spawns. So the zombie spawns haven't got to be 100% accurate. So we can literally grab this and put this here. And move it up one like that. Because from this point of view, you ain't going to notice other than this bit. So we put a little bit of flare on that and we push that in like so. No one's gonna know unless you stand at this door, which is fine because you ain't gonna see it.
I apologize, I'm not speaking. But if you want my attention, you have to donate to me £5,000. And then I will speak to you. That is how all the big streamers work. You offer me money and I will speak to you. That is crazy. I would never do that. Unless somebody offers me £5,000. I'm just trying to get this fucking bit of wood centered. And we do this and we do that. Yeah, because in the grand scheme of things, ain't nobody gonna know because we're gonna add a roof like that. So no one's gonna see that. It looks like it's all blended together nicely. All similar Victorian tunnels underneath the tune. Oh, Divine giving us some sneaky peeks at what he's working on the old Nightmare. Nightmare is awesome. I've played Nightmare. It's fucking awesome. You guys are in for a treat when that map drops. Like, fucking... a very, 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 very good treat. I'm sorry, I'm full of wind. So... all aboard the SS Madgaz. All aboard. I'm literally just making this map as I go, guys. There's no set thing. Fast Guides Glitch, how's it going, dude? Glitching, how's it going? Alright, Divine, catch you there, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Really, really do. That's what I'm going to do right now because I have these models, these brushes previously created. 5. Okay, we're going to go. Turn them upside down like that. And then we drag that down like that. Nobody is going to know. That looks good. You gotta remember the remaining of the room is just a fucking zombie spawn. But shit. We're missing one board. Oh, fuck. Doesn't really matter. It's zombie spawn. Ain't no one gonna see it. So what we'll do is we will stick some light coming from this. One sword light, yeah. Drag that in. Put him up there. Okay, we'll go. So we have a light shine from there. Vacate is coming on great, dude. The Vacate is coming on great. We've been live streaming now for the past 2.5 hours. We've made some good progress on this. It's coming together. It really is. I mean, I didn't expect it to like do wondrous things, but it's doing wondrous things. So I'll drop that to 5. That's a big fucking number pad. The number pad. Apologize, guys. I pressed the number pad. So, we need to kind of like move this light out a bit. It's giving off too much of a vibe in that room. It's going to be central to this door. And then we stick a boost that up to 1. That way, well, hang on, if we do a ortho cut on it, like that, it looks like you can't see shit. And in game, you can see less. That's how it works. That's how it's done. But because it wouldn't be that bright, really, would it? Probably about 10. Which means then we can fill the area out. Yeah, so if those are zombie barriers based on this room, that's fine. I can just detail this floor. What we can do, just for the sake of it, which I'll probably remove while I do the detailing, is we'll just move that into the area where it needs to go.
So with that, you kind of get the idea. You kind of get, this will be the spawn room. Very, very, very tight spawn room. I mean, there's not much like to see other than this floor texture is exactly the same as that texture, but so much more detail. Should we try it? Should we try this map? Like, I don't think there's much to try, to be fair. There's not much to try at all, other than there's nothing to try. But we'll save it. We'll save the map. We run our launcher. We will compile light and link. We build the map. Let's see what happens. All right, zombie dude. Thank you very much. Honestly, thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Everyone wants to see how it looks in game. Right, well, I'm going to quickly nip to the toilet while this compiles. I'll be back in a second.
I'm not muted. That guy's on drugs. This thing is unmuted. It's not muted. I don't mute my shit. Operation Vacate your penis. Shit, I've lost my controller. It's literally nothing to see. Nothing to see. At all. Oh well then. Potato sandwich. Okay, we need to set that fucking graphic filter. No, we don't need so many frames. No one needs all those frames. We just gotta go to a steady 60. Hey, I got a map over here. Wanna let me in it? Can you let me in your map? Oh, how's about no? So what we're gonna do, we're going over the side here. Just gonna go to say, can we get in your map, please? This is a decent sized start room. Although I'm running 40 frames a second, I don't know why. Can I get a spin for my loyalty? We shall see. We shall see. Why the hell? Why the hell's it running at 200 resolution? It's fucking. It's on crack. So this is the starting area. Is this a big starting area? To be honest, I don't care. Because caulk the roof to block the sun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good plan, Batman. Good plan. Those rooms, these rooms in here will look like those rooms. This room here. I would say it's a small start room. It's a small starting room. I have nowhere, like, the zombies, yeah, that's fine. This is all just test. To see if this is a big enough start room. It's pretty small, but I don't care. The radio room is neat. It is. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to do other than, yeah.
It's not sound issues, it's just this guy has not turned his microphone on. Fuck's sake. So everything I said you didn't hear when I was playing the map. Fuck. Yeah, we're going to keep the Origins door. We're going to keep... Pretty much everything that's in there right now looks pretty decent. Obviously, it would look so much better. The next stream should look a lot better. Remove that fucking wheel. Where the hell's the wheel gone? But yeah, I honestly want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, because we've been streaming now for 3 hours. It's a long stream for me. It's a very, very long stream. Let me know in the comment section or follow me on Twitter what you think of this map. I mean, it's not much of a map other than a room right now. It's very, very basic. It will get there. It will look good. I could have auto. Oh, I don't know why I would auto off. It's a button press. I have no idea. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. You guys are awesome. It's been a really fun stream. 3 hours. You guys loved it. If you are new, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Consider subscribing. Share it to your friends. Hit the like button as well. And I shall see you guys in the next one. It's fantastic. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.